Tunks Rd, pretty overgrown. Tunks Rd, a bit of a problem. Cut a way through the pest here. Pulley in there. Hooked up to.
You got to go back to the tree.
Yeah. Now we do a triple pull. Okay. Just checking that the rope is in the pulley.
It's got a foul on that piece of timber there, isn't it?
Oh, I may just push that as well. Just let it a bit out. Oh, a little bit of work and the winch. And we have a clear track again. Beautiful. I went with a machete and cleared a bit forward. It's all non-native pests here, what we cleared really. None of the native bush. So Tunks, that's formidable. We spent now 2 hours track clearing nearly, and that's just a shitty step. Sitting on the diff. That is nasty. Our camera is far. Beautiful. Next it was my turn, and I thought this picture actually explains quite well why I ran into trouble. If you see on the left hand side that kind of step in the rock, John with his track width pretty much managed to stay on the bottom level of that step. With Tiny being much wider, I pretty much had to climb up the upper step, which put me in a quite different angle, and yeah, I pretty much slipped down into the rut to the right. I was pretty nicely stuck here. When slipping in, my rear pretty much dug itself into the wall, so I couldn't reverse back. With both lockers in, there was just no forward traction, so that didn't work either. With John ascertaining the situation from the outside, we tried a couple of different approaches, but none of them unfortunately worked to get traction. Yeah, Tunks Rd slipped into a little thing here. No traction whatsoever. Need to winch a meter or so just to get that rear up. Yeah, pretty formidable, Dave. I know why you only want to do that in the bone dry. Out! Peter, how much is on the drum? Still waiting for the winch to be hooked up here. Looked like it would start to rain, but when I winch in now, just guide it a bit. That's not all on one side, please. Yeah, having cleared the first obstacle, now I'm trying to get into a good position to actually climb that step. However, there's a pretty deep rut just in front of that step and not much space to the left and right. So I'm just trying to get my front wheels up and exploring my tipping angles.
If you can get your back higher, don't try and square it up, leave the back.
Thomas, not there, mate, out of the way. Stay well clear, mate, well clear.
Yeah, seeing that now, I should have given it a bit more momentum, but at that stage I was a bit unsure what the front would do, and rock at the rear probably would have also helped. So I snapped my passenger rear stub axle. That is one of the stub axles which had never been replaced since I had the car. Yeah, so I was in three-wheel drive.
Drive it! You know what that was? I think that's the same as the other day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When?
Yeah, gave it a good old go on that step, was nearly up, but unfortunately another stub axle. So got the winch out, or have the winch out now. Obviously we use winch dampeners on top of the metal, which you can't see here. John is assessing the situation because I can't see to the left and there is a big rut in the rocks. Yeah. Three-wheel drive on Tunks is not that advisable. I think it will be winching a bit now. Good that the winch is working. A typical 5 o'clock track. After I winched myself up, where we had to reposition the winch point several times, Mark and Peter decided to turn around and reverse back out, as by this time it was nearly 5 o'clock and it started to get dark. Mark and Peter had stopped before the first obstacle and now had to reverse back. We caught up with Mark a little bit later when we aired back up.
Yeah, probably all over ground.
So what happened, Mark?
We had issues trying to turn around.
Did you?
Yes.
So did you reverse Tunks back all the way?
Well, we did a fair bit through the bush, obviously.
Yes.
Through the rutted sections, nice and slippery, in the rain. Yes.
That was probably a...
Anyway, we got out.
Good. It would have been interesting reversing back Tunks there. And as we can see on Mark's bull bar, there was a bit of ploughing involved to get a spot where they could actually turn around. So they actually arrived after us, when in reality really they should have been back in 15 minutes and we had to do quite a long detour to come back there. Fortunately for me, Greg from Get It Automotives has his workshop just around the corner. So I dropped my car off there on Sunday, picked up his courtesy car and went back on Monday to fix it with him.
Ah, they were in there. Okay. Yes. Okay.
This is one of the stub axles which had never been replaced, at least not since I owned the car. So yeah, the other one was all right because we pretty much checked both portals.
Yeah.
In the overall scheme of things, it's probably not bad to have that stub axle as the weakest point. Replacement takes around 2 hours if you have a workshop, and the axle itself is $120. So yeah, not too bad, and I still can drive in three-wheel drive out, so it's really not a bad thing having that as the weakest point.
Where is that side, huh?